Well, hello, BAME farm fans. Today we have the International 826 that you may have seen grinding your corn back in the winter. This is my uncle's tractor. The 1086 has a little problem. Purely stationary mechanical. It makes it so the plant and the tractor don't get along together well. The planter's fine, the tractor will function, but what broke doesn't let them get along together well. So it's time to plant beans. There's like 6 acres here, 4 acres on the other side of the houses, all dished up, all nice and neat. Put some seed in the ground, and hopefully when it rains after this weekend, which it is July 12th. Yep, Thursday, July 12th. Whew. Man, a repeat of 2 years ago. Last beans went on July 12th. Ugh. One of these years it'll just be like all nice and perfect. But that never happens but once every 10. Turn the key, push the button. Fine. Unfortunately, the park lock doesn't work on this tractor, so I had to leave it in gear. And I'd sort of stopped on a hill, because that's where the seed was. I had to borrow that gravity wagon, so I put our seed in that little trailer. When I get up here in a level spot, I'm going to have to check to make sure the planter is level, since I didn't switch tractors at a level point. So I'm going to kind of guess. Hope that where we are right about here is level. If the tractor rolls too much, I'll know it's not level. Handy dandy level. Sit it down. Bubble is between the lines. We might be facing a little bit down, but that's okay. Walk along the back, and as long as we don't see any seeds peeking up at us, should be okay. Okay, there's a couple. 2 seeds. And this at the edge isn't tilled wonderfully, so those might not get in the ground as well, but I think the rest of it should be okay. I was kind of guesstimating back there on the hill how to adjust the top length. Woo, 4 rack of weights. I think Uncle Jim was anticipating all the 3-point weights, so he put a few more weights on. I didn't put a marker down. Ha ha ha. Now this is fun. We've only got 1 valve on this tractor, so the markers will be entertaining. I will have one halfway up and one halfway down. Or one all the way up and one all the way down, because we got to use one single valve. That one's gonna fall. No, it didn't. Wow. It should have fallen. Okay, let's try this again. So if we push down, that should make that marker go down. Nope, backwards. Okay. Gotta pull up. That one's coming up. If we turn over here, get seasick, that one went down. Okay. Hopefully we don't get too close to those trees. They've been limbed down low, so it should go well. Those trees they weren't always trimmed down low. Now the setup, like the 1466, still kind of kills me, but somehow this seat is closer, so maybe there is some adjustment. I just haven't looked at adjusting my own seat yet. Oh yeah, it's going to be dusty. One of the few times I've made dust this spring. Yeah, we're going to come all the way into the corner. All the way. Putting seed everywhere. my marker down. Look at ourselves in the mirror. Oh yeah. The only problem is the trees are limbed out up high. So we'll try not to run into too many of them. Could be entertaining while harvesting. No point in getting too terribly close. The trees will suck the moisture and they'll shade the beans. Woo! That's deep. This field had been disked multiple times throughout the spring. Every time it was dry. However, this field excels in drought. Somehow it holds water miraculously well. Part of the problem is it catches all the water off that bit. It slopes this way, and it's sort of supposed to be diverted into this ditch. However, this field doesn't drain into its own ditch because you see we're low, and we're going to come up to this. So it's doing absolutely no good. Absolutely nothing. We're going to plant right through it. Take a look at the back. Even some nice marker marks. It is the most glorious moment ever, other than the sun being in my eyes. Beans are planted. Planter is in its resting spot. It's got to wait for the truck to get back with the blocks. I really need to make some jack stands to put here. That way we don't have to have it sitting on blocks whenever we move it someplace. But typically the planter is in this spot, or it's on the tractor. We don't move it around and drop it off too often. Same thing with the other planter. So yep, beans are planted July 12th. They're in the ground. Did this 2 years ago and they turned out pretty okay for the planting date. So if we keep the moisture we've been having up, they should turn out just fine. I mean, they're not going to be 60 bushel beans, which, you know, that's just the way it is for the planting date. Well, we'll see you guys later, and there's going to be tons of hay action after this.